Some of you may know before social media, I was a writer for 10 years. I wrote anything that could make me money, but mainly I wrote books for clients. That's what I went to school for, that's what I always wanted to do. It was a dream come true, but it was a lot of work. And because I was working so much, I never really got a chance to actually do what else I love to do, which was read. By the time I was done writing, I'd always be like too fatigued to open a book. And now, thanks to social media, I get to read again and I get to work on my own stuff. This isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. I just wanted to start talking about books more because my typical content is skits, telling stories every day, and I like to read stories. And I've always wanted to be part of Book Talk. Now, I'm not a professional reviewer. I may have graduated from college, but I don't talk like I graduated from college. So when I do talk about books, it's going to be in my own way, layman's terms. Anyway, the book that I just finished reading is called Other Parents, and it's by Sarah Stovall. It stuck out to me when I went to Barnes and Noble because it had parents in the title. And I didn't think I would enjoy reading fiction about like parents. But this story takes place in a small town in the UK, and it's kind of got like a Desperate Housewives feel to it. You know, like everyone's gossiping. The book is written in different perspectives of the characters, but the main characters are pretty much these two lesbians that are a couple. One of them has kids from a previous marriage, and she left her husband for this woman. And a lot of the people, this small town, has prejudice against lesbians. So you can imagine what a parent teacher conference is like. You can imagine what being on the PTA is like. One of the characters is also a prostitute in secret, who's also a single mother, so that narrative was pretty interesting. But everyone's like fake nice to one another. And it explores how the kids feel being children of a lesbian who had come out and left her husband. You obviously empathize with Rachel, the lesbian. You empathize for her girlfriend Erin, who's caught in between everything. You kind of empathize for the husband who was blindsided by that, but also he's not really a main focus in the story. My only qualm with the book is that the men in the book kind of do feel like villains, or they feel troubled or stupid. But I think the book was so well written and the storytelling was so good that like I didn't care about that. Like I still really wanted to know what was gonna happen next. And I was looking at it more as a parent of like, wow, how would I deal with something like that? And it kind of reminded me of my skits a little bit because my skits are all about making you put yourself in the shoes of the character. Maybe you relate to one of the storylines. So yeah, Other Parents by Sarah Stovall. This was my first attempt at book talk. Let me know what you thought of it. I might put my Goodreads in my bio so you can follow what I'm reading. Tomorrow I'm going to Barnes and Noble, so if anyone has recommendations, let me know. I would definitely recommend this book.